Boy, oh boy, what a night. That was top five, one of the worst fantasy nights I've ever experienced. And I'm not taking all the blame for it. I'm not. The players looking weird out there. The news is getting weird. It's like, what the? Hold on, let me get the link on Twitter for the Twitter folks. That was as ugly as it came. Oh, I need my. It's all good. I don't care. That was as good as. That was as ugly as it came. For real. Mhm. Honestly, I'll tell y'all what happened, right? After they said Sexton was out, after they said he was in, and it was too late for me to swap, I called up a vibe, and I had a good night. Man. I had to turn off the TV. I didn't watch no basketball. I wasn't even interested no more. Then I woke up and I looked at the leaderboard and I realized that I'd have probably lost anyway. Let's do a little recap though. We got to see what we could have did better, right? Bradley Beal killed it. Whenever Westbrook is not in, that's what he does. Fading him is a risk because his usage is going to be crazy. All right. He almost triple doubled. He had 34 points. That's a cool story. Pascal is keeping up the good play. I don't know. He definitely had a triple double. Wow. So he was up there. So Pascal was a play. Vucevic, I could have had Vucevic. I've been consistent on Vucevic. CJ, I felt that. Holmes, we didn't know if Holmes was going to play. Drummond in the 40s as usual. Sabonis in the 40s as usual. Harrison Barnes just been consistent. Brogdon, that's the dogs. He's always in the 40s. Aaron Gordon, I felt it. I was trying to swap him in, but I didn't. LaMelo Ball, I definitely sat down and watched that Knicks game. And man, that kid is really good. Like, he's athletic. He crashes the board like Westbrook. I'm not gonna lie. He goes after every rebound. It's crazy. It's not a bad thing, but he crashes the board. But the thing that impressed me the most is his decision making. Like you'll get him in a fast break, and two guys are cut. He'll hit the right guy, or he'll hit the pass to the 3 point line. Like his IQ's for a young kid is just really good. And if that matures and he stays healthy, I think this kid will be a superstar in our league, man. Like this is the first time I actually watched a full game of him just play. And he's good. He got my nod. He's a great player already. He's a rookie. The kid is a star. That's a fact. Charlotte caught a steal. He should have went number one, no matter what. That kid is really good, honestly. Hayward, Fox, did I? Oladipo. I've been on Oladipo. You're gonna get 35 to 45 Oladipo every night. They say he might sit tonight, so let's see. Melo with the 40 bomb. Okay. Chris Boucher, that was a risk, and it paid off. It paid off. You guys, what, 3 blocks? Boucher, how many minutes? 32 minutes. So he's the center. So from now on, we're going to see Chris Boucher as the starting center. I don't care if he comes off the bench or whatever. He's playing 32 minutes. What's the other dude name that they just got from Phoenix, I think? Whatever. He's the only center playing over 30 minutes. From now on, I think Chris Boucher is the center. And I might back off of Fred Van Vliet. I want to know how many shots he took until I see how the Boucher Van Vliet thing is going to go. Because now that the lineup's changing a little bit, I don't know. But let's see. Dylan Brooks, he wasn't on my radar. I told y'all Devontae Graham was still too cheap. He came through 6 times. I know that it's Lonzo now, but they all getting 30 minutes, right? Graham got 35 minutes. They played well, too. They bust Nick's ass last night. I was actually watching that game. He played 35 minutes. How many minutes LaMelo played? LaMelo played 30 minutes. So they all going to get their 30 minutes. Graham in the 5K range is just too cheap. That was too cheap. Should have been on it. I was on Mitchell Robinson a little bit. Kevin Knox was hot. He hit all his 3 pointers. I actually watched that game. Peyton, nah, he's all right. Maxi came through, had 31 and a half, but Dotson did the same thing at the same price. Having them both in the lineup wouldn't have been a bad idea if you knew Sexton was gonna be out. I just wasn't big on him, and he didn't drop 60. He didn't go crazy. He met value. He didn't show massive upside. And now that Ben Simmons should play tonight, it's definitely a fade. I'm not going back to Maxi. Doug McDermott, I'm on him tonight. He did well. Now we're gonna have to start looking at the failures down here. All the failures. Drew Holiday failed. Julius Randle. Maybe it's how they played him, but I was watching that game and I'm wondering how he was getting 50 and 60 all year. He was just his shots was off. They was playing zone defense against him. He wasn't able to penetrate. I don't know. If it wasn't for Kevin Knox getting hot, that game would have been done, like way done from like the beginning. Sarich came through. We was on Sarich yesterday. We knew that. JaVale did his regular. Look at Bagley. How many minutes did he get? 23 minutes in a close game. But Holmes played, right? But still, why is Bagley not getting any minutes? That's crazy. That's something to keep an eye on. And then what happened to Freddie? He played 37 minutes and only scored 10 points in a close game. And now that Pascal's heating up again. That's 2 games in a row I seen Pascal Siakam take the game-winning shot and misses. Why are they giving the game-winning? I guess he had a good game, so they're like, yeah, let's keep giving him the ball. They're trying to build his confidence, whatever that is. Justin Holiday only got 19, but he played his 34 minutes. I'm going right back to him tonight. He's going to play big minutes. They're talking about Oladipo possibly sitting out. See, I'm up early reading news and getting to it, man. I'm not taking it out tonight. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm all over the news. If a guy's questionable, if he's not, listen, if just morning shoot around don't say that he's playing, it's a fade for me. I don't want it. I'm not doing this again. But I do got Sexton in my lineup right now because I feel like he could have played, but it was a back-to-back. So they said, all right, you're going to chill till they give the ankle one more day and then tomorrow. That's how I feel. But unless that's confirmed by 5 p.m. the latest, there's no way I'm playing Sexton today. I got to be careful because they playing games. This Abdija kid, he failed. That was a blowout. Phoenix got washed. It gotta sucks to be Russell Westbrook to know your team's got a couple wins and every single one of the wins was games that you didn't play. Isn't that like a bad feeling to have? That's crazy. And I like Russell Westbrook. I'm a Russell Westbrook fan, but you gotta do something different if you want to win basketball games. Look at this. What else down here on this? Nurkic. Oh, he got hurt. I think I saw that in the middle of the night. I kind of flipped on the TV. I saw Nurkic got hurt. That's unfortunate. So my night was done. Between Sexton ruling out and Nurkic getting hurt, it was over for me. So that's that. You know what I mean? Let's see what y'all talking about. Then we're gonna get right into it. What up, Marquis? Perma stunt. Good morning to you too. We tripping, man. I am just trying to have a mansion. That's 40 acres. Who's the neighbors? Yo, we gonna get that mansion with 40 acres tonight. No neighbors. What's up, man? Gabe Santana, welcome, welcome. Good morning, DFS Little Monster. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning. I said leave as is and you still change. You right. But any combination I made last night would have failed. Watching Capella not do what I thought he would do, watching Nurkic get hurt. A lot of my guys just didn't get to it last night, so I don't even feel that bad. I felt like I would have lost anyway, honestly. What's good, fam? Let's get this chicken. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Rough night. Yeah, for sure, Javi. Rough night. Say that. DFS Little Monster says LaMelo was killing them boys. Even before Melo came in, they was down big. You know who was killing them from beginning to end? Gordon Hayward. He couldn't miss. I like how they use him. It's like they got 2 different teams, low key. They got to feed Hayward, and then whenever they start doubling up on Hayward, they let the young boys run it. That's when Melo, Graham, Rozier get all crazy. But when it's Hayward time, they just give him ISO, and he does the right thing. I watched that game. I'm happy I watched that game because now I know they rotation a little better. I know they set up, so I know how to pick at them in certain matchups. I'm gonna have fun with those Charlotte dudes. He nice as hell, low key. He pushed the pile like old Jason Kidd. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He nice. If he develop a consistent jump shot, he could be MVP talks. He could average triple double if he want. The way he crashed the boards, his vision, he starts scoring. Yeah, he nice. He nice for real. He real nice. Good morning, early morning. Yeah, I got to do the breakdown early so I can see certain players, and then I can just keep an eye on the news and get to the money easy tonight. Definitely got to be on here. I feel the same way if he's not starting fading. Yeah, I was gonna take a shot on Hayward, but I didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, Hayward was hot. DFS is so big. I think they watching the ownership and change stuff on us. Yo, I'm not even gonna say nothing, but I'm not even going. I don't want to be conspiracied out because I'm big on the conspiracy. But that was weird. How was he playing but then not playing? Who said he was playing? Was it a beat writer? Was it a DFS news site? I don't know. I'm not gonna start pointing fingers because, like I said, if the rest of my lineup was fire and Sexton was the only one that held me back, I would have been more upset. But when I looked at the lineups and I realized that my night was done, I was like, "Fuck it." It made me feel better to know I would have lost anyway. But let's get right into it. It's not a big slate. How many games we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Philly. Weird team. Weird shit going on. The coronavirus is crazy. It's killing us. Ben Simmons is going to play. He said he's probable. Something was going on with his back, his knee, and he's expected to return. Is he a good player at 8,900? I'm not sure. At that price, we need about 50 from him. Let's see. When he scores 46, it's because he has double-digit assists. When he scores 53, so he triple-doubled and barely got to 50. That's interesting. Is he going to get 10 rebounds tonight? Yeah, he double-doubled. He got to 36. So they're going to need a lot of scoring from him and double-digit rebounds. I don't think the assists are going to be there for him, all right? Washington, their style of play allows a lot of passing and cutting and whatever because those guys, that's what they play up-tempo. Miami might not be pushing the pace. Spoelstra might force these guys to play half-court basketball. It might be a slower pace game. Let's see what Vegas got it, the over-under. Let's see. Because I could see the whole world going, oh, it's just Ben Simmons and Embiid. There's no Tobias. And it might not be a bad thought, you know. But look, 209 over under. I don't love it. It looks like the Denver-Brooklyn game is where it's at. Indiana-Golden State. That looks to be high scoring. But this one here, I don't see the assist. So he'll have to have like 30 points, 12 rebounds to make me regret not playing him at this price. And to be honest, I'm not excited to do it. But you should definitely make him a consideration at 8,900. It's just him and Embiid. Everybody else are like third string practice squads, right? Danny Green can't even hit value when there's nobody else. The dude comes out and shoots 0 for 9, 0 for 7 from downtown. Wow. This Isaiah Joe kid was doing numbers. Yeah, 6 for 9. I saw that. He did well. I mean, for 4,400, I say go back. They still down on Curry, Milton. They don't got guards. And like I said, I got to do some scouting on him. But Maxey is not it. I looked at his game. I'm not thrilled by any means. I mean, his field goal percentage is up. Got some defensive numbers. He does a little everything it looks like. But I'm just not thrilled. I don't love his game, to be honest. But I'll spend some time with Isaiah Joe. See if I like his game. What he did. Shot well from downtown. Got the minutes. He's in a little foul trouble. Got some steals, assists. Okay. 4,400. He's going to get 30-something minutes, which he possibly could. At a cheaper price than Maxey, I think that's a nice pivot. Even yesterday, that would have been a nice pivot.
You got the same output for $1,000 cheaper. Matthias, I think, had a good game too. 40 minutes, got to 27. Took a lot of shots. He must have been the guy they were looking to. And this game blown out, so it was a lot of garbage time play. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't see the highlights. I don't know what happened. I'm just gonna keep staying away as these guys' prices go up. I'm just gonna keep picking these safe plays that I like. Um, Mike Scott, people was big on him, but I mean, even before the injury, Mike Scott been fell off. You know how many times I've seen Mike Scott get opportunities, and we think that it's his time. I like the Reed kid. He outplayed Mike Scott. In 20 minutes, he got to 17, 3 blocks, 3 rebounds. Who got the minutes? Embiid got all of it? I mean, Embiid only played 22 minutes, 23 minutes. Mega chalk. 10K mega chalk. He gave y'all 40 points. Told y'all leaving weird players alone. Oh, Dwight Howard got all the minutes. Still couldn't do nothing with it. Bradley got some minutes, didn't he? 13 minutes. He got to 21. I like this kid. I remember when they traded him to Detroit. Initially, I was like, yes, finally, he don't have to be Rudy Gobert's backup anymore. And I thought he was going to get minutes. Then they traded him to Philly. I'm like, what? Now you got to go from being Gobert backup to Embiid backup. This kid is too good. He needs to be starting. He needs to be a starting center. Look at the numbers he does. 14 minutes. He'll get you 2 blocks and 8 rebounds. 24 minutes, 15 rebounds. 17 minutes, 8 rebounds. He's hitting value in no minutes. Come on. Free this guy. I don't even know why his agent would even I don't know. These guys want money. You offer these guys a couple 1 million and that's a lot. Not to LeBron James, but if you tell me right now, listen, Simplify, we need you on the training squad. I'll give you $1 million, I'm dead. So I guess these guys, they just don't like to bet on themselves, man. I don't know what's his contract situation, but he needs to get paid. It's a lot of teams that could use a Tony Bradley right now. All right? But whatever. Or at least play a backup for a guy that you can get some minutes, not be the third string behind Dwight Howard. Come on. Why did Philly even touch him? I don't even know. Let me not rant on that. Miami is where you got to go for your value today. Butler's out. Dragic is out. Nunn's out. Anything with a Q, I'm considering it's out. Oh, Gabe Vincent. What's his name? Vincent. Gabe Vincent. He might play. He should play. He's probable. So they got 2 point guards. But I'm big on Hero. Hero's going to take the most shots. Anytime Hero takes almost 20 shots, he always hit value, right? 20 shots here. He had 44, but this is Washington. Anybody could do that, right? Let's look at a better team. 16 shots against Milwaukee, he got 40. 13 shots against Milwaukee, he got 40. Yeah, he took 14 shots, he got to 25. So I think if he's going to be the go-to scorer, 6,700 against a team who undersized and not well cohesive right now, you just got to plug some Tyler Hero. Feel good about it. All right. Duncan Robinson, 4,800. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Again, I know he's going to get the minutes because he has to, but I think the shot attempts will go up a little bit. I think he'll get like 15 shots up. Another guy, if he takes 11 shots, he got to 30. He took 14 shots, he got to 32. We just need 30 from him. I could see that happening easy for him. So these are guys I like, man. I like this whole Miami team tonight. I might just stack the whole team. I think I did in one of my lineup. Stack the whole team. Iguodala, I had him as a last guy in. I love the lineup so much, and I looked at it. I was like, all right, I play Iggy. If you give Iggy 25 minutes, he should do good. What he did here, 26 minutes, he got to 21. I could see him playing 25 minutes tonight, getting some steals, some blocks, hopefully. I like it. He's the only forward. It's him, Kelly, and Precious, y'all. Kelly, you got to play Kelly tonight. Kelly's getting 30 with the full team in. Now he's going to get the full run. I could see a double-double easy for him. Don't tell me he got to deal with Embiid. I don't want to hear it. Kelly O for the win. Got to play some Kelly tonight. You got to even consider. So Bam's out, right? So who's the center? It's Kelly O and Precious. Precious has been point per minute kind of guy, kind of sort of, right? 13, 8, 14, 18, right? 20 minutes, 16. So every time he's going to get anywhere near 30 minutes and we just need 18 to 22, you can sign me up for some of that min price, precious opportunity. Let's get it. Like the whole team. Who else I'm missing? Silver, I don't know. Miles Leonard might be sneaky. Miles Leonard might be sneaky. He played 20 minutes, he got to 14. I know the coach don't like him though. The other day I saw everybody in foul trouble. And they put in who they put in before they put him in? I forgot. Oh, Akpala. They went to Akpala before they went to him. And then he just started sucking it up. So they finally went to Kelly O. They finally went to Leonard. They don't like him. They don't like playing him for whatever reason. But that's it for that game. Stack all the competent Miami folks. 4 Miami players, 5 Miami players. I think I had I don't love Iguodala but he might play the Jimmy Butler role. He might be the floor general, get some assists, some rebounds. Not a bad play. He's also min price. Could have sworn I had him in one of my lineups. And then I had 8,000 per play. I just jammed in some no brainers and that was it. But that's it for the first game. We just got to see who's in, who's out, and get the value and pray. These weird ass slates. Katie auto lock for sure. I think I made 4 lineups over the 3 sites, or 5. I got 3 on Fanduel, 2 on Draftkings, and Kevin Durant's in 4 out of the 5, I think. Turner and Allen tonight. Okay, we gotta check that out. F the Sixers. I'm done with my boy. Yeah, man. When you see Doc Rivers as the coach, you gotta be. Let me tell y'all something. Doc Rivers and what's dude name in Sacramento? I'm done with that. I'm not playing no Sacramento players. I'm not playing no Utah players. I love Conley, but I'm done with Utah. I'm done with Sacramento. Unless I have to. If it's a 2-game slate, I'll think about it. But Bill Walton, whatever his name is, Walton, whatever, I'm not messing with you because you dumb. I'm not messing with Rivers because he got his career saved by some real great Hall of Famers. Shout out to that Boston championship, but without that, Doc Rivers would be a bum, still a bum. And that's it. I'm not messing with certain teams. Just not doing it. If Silver plays tonight for Miami, do you have any interest? Yes. Any Miami player, he is gonna play. We know this, right? Um, he is gonna play, but do we want to? I don't know. If I don't know, Silver, of course. Any Miami player that's eligible, I have interest because it's only 8 of them, and 5 got to be on the court at one time, and they all min price except for like Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero. So any Miami player on the court, interest is there. What up? Thank you for blessing us with a morning breakdown. Oh, for sure, Mamba, I'm here. Alexander. Oh, this is your squad? Okay. Who's Alexander? Caruso, McDermott, Johnson, Drummond, James, Green, and Tucker. Okay. All right. Thoughts on Diallo? I like Diallo tonight. About to get to that. I'm gonna tell you why. At first, I'm like, nah, I'm not chasing it. But then I looked at some numbers and I was like, maybe 5K. So I gotta see. I gotta see. Holmes was a takedown player yesterday. That's a fact. I woke up and saw Holmes went for like 40. So you know he's not gonna do that for 10 more games because his coach is gonna be like, oh, he's too good. Let's go Whiteside. He's gonna say, oh, he just protect the paint. Let's go Sound Whiteside. The coach. Oh man. DFS little monster. He's cracking up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Brooklyn versus Denver. Point guard Kyrie remains out. So you got to look at some Karis LeVert. And don't be afraid that he didn't really come through the last game because he kind of did. He played 36 minutes. He got 35 fantasy points. I can see him scoring more tonight. If I show y'all the stat, NBA best defenses. See if we can get it up. So, what? Cleveland playing the best defense right now? Let's look at last three. Yo, Cleveland's playing some good defense, y'all. No, this is the worst. This has to be the worst. Memphis? Yeah, this is the worst defense. So Cleveland, I'm about to say what the hell. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm reading this right. I suck with spreadsheets and shit like that. Sacramento, Chicago. Last three games. Definitely don't know what I'm looking at here. Let's go to NBA.com. I know how to read that site. But I think Denver's like the worst defense in the basketball right now. I think that's what they're saying. Hold on, stats. NBA team stats. NBA team stats. Defense. Let's get exactly what we're looking for. Team defense. Defensive ratings. So the Kings. So the best defenses right now they're saying is. Let's look at last 3 games, 4 games. Let's look at the last 4 games. Be recent. So they saying the Grizzlies is playing good defense. The Heat, the Hornets, in the last 3 games, right? And then the worst defense goes to the Kings, the Bulls, the Magic, the Suns. I thought the Suns was playing good defense. The Suns had like the best defense, right? I don't know. I might be looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at. I thought Suns were playing good defense. Apparently not. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I don't know. But Denver, I was listening to some media. You know, the media could be misleading, but they were saying that Denver playing bad defense, the worst defense, or whatever. So, with that being said, you could trust some Karis LeVert. I don't know who's gonna be on him coming off the bench because he comes off the bench when KD's starting, but he should get 30 points tonight. I could see it happening. He's gonna be taking 20 something shots. Maybe not with KD. I don't know, but 7,600 is kind of cheap for him. With no Kyrie, I could see him getting more output. Um, Something to keep an eye on. I won't pull him over quite yet because I feel like this. I got too much money left. I can get some big dogs in there, but Karis LeVert is definitely in play for that price. It's an easy plug. If you're making 2-3 lineups, show some love to LeVert. At that price, he might go under on as people looking for the stars and scrub because of the amount of value in the Miami game. But if you want to go balance and have some safe players, you can't go wrong considering some Karis LeVert. That's what I'm saying. All right. And then Harris and all these guys, hit or miss. I normally like Harris, but he's been too hit or miss. He's getting 30, 32 minutes, getting me 20 fantasy points. That's not it. All right. Prince for 3,900, another guy. The opportunity's been, he's been, hey, look, 22, 24, 22, 3,900. You know, I think that's safe. But if you get 13 or 30, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Kevin Durant's safe 100%. He's the only person on the team who can and will do something. Him and LeVert is what you want. The 11 rebounds, I don't know. If he plays bigger, he should be able to get it. Jokic likes to clean the board, so that might be lower, but I think the assist numbers could be a little higher. I think the defensive numbers could be better. Kevin Durant's a defensive player. He can play better defense. I see him right back into the 50s. I think his floor is upper 40s at 9,400. I think that's an easy plug tonight, personally. Um, and then we got who else? That's it. Somebody mentioned Allen against Denver. I would use caution. I'm not big on Allen tonight. Just not big on him tonight. I think he'll have his hand full trying to guard Jokic, big body. I just don't see it. I don't see me playing 6,500 for Allen tonight. Nah. Or DJ. DJ been stinking it up. Denver. Jamal Murray, 6,900. That might be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Brooklyn has been looking soft on defense. If KD decides to step up his defense and take care of the front court, then Murray should be free in the back court to do what he wants. This game was a blowout. In 29 minutes, he only got to 14. His assist numbers, because of the point center that they play Jokic in, is always low. Here he got 9 assists and he hit value, so it looks like he's gonna need the assists unless he's gonna score 30-something points, which he can tonight. I think this is kind of cheap for him. This is when I like to get players. They're coming off some blowouts where they didn't do well. This Philly game was ugly. Like, they had a bunch of third stringers. It was an easy win. He didn't have to do too much. This game was a blowout. What happened in Dallas, he hit. Minnesota game, I don't know what happened. The first one he hit, the second one he didn't. We just don't know. Is he going to take 9 shots or is he going to take 20 and 22 shots? I think this is kind of cheap for him tonight. Consider some Murray at that 6,900. I think a lot of people will be offering him because of these two duds. He can come out and surprise you with a nice 40 bomb. I don't see why not. Will Barton, I would like to say he's in play too. Blowout, weird game. This was a close game, Dallas, but Dallas defense is okay. In the 2 Minnesota games, he came out, he took 10 to 14 shots. He did 29-30 for 5K. That's what you want. But he's not that safe. All right, if I had to choose between him and Murray, I'll probably take Murray. I think Murray is probably the better play. Porter remains out. So when Porter is out, then we got to look at Millsap and Green. They're like the same price. Gary Harris for 4,600 seems kind of cheap to me. Not going to lie. We know he's going to play the 30 minutes. Even in the whack games, he come through. In the blowout, he come through. His floor should be around 20. They prefer to use him on defense, but he can surprise you at 4,600. So they got some cheap Denver players that we should be keeping an eye on as everybody's chasing obvious plays. We get some good value here in Denver. Jermichael Green, he hasn't been less than 20, 4,300. He's getting the minutes. He's on the boards. He's scoring a little bit. I wish he could get to the line more. He's not being aggressive enough, but his upside is capped. Right? You want a guy with upside. That's the thing with these guys. They're like safe, but they don't have the upside, right? But then you got a Miami player that's like 4K, has enough opportunity to hit 40. So if you take the safe play and you hit, you'll feel all right. But then you look and you got no money, it's because somebody on Miami went off for 40. So these COVID slates are just weird, man. These COVID slates are weird. Jokic for 11K, that's an easy fade. He can go for 63 and 70, or he can go for 43, 47. I'm not pressing Jokic tonight. I don't pay 11K for fantasy players anyway. You know my style. That's just too expensive. All right? And that's it. I don't know. I like Denver value. I like Kevin Durant. I like, what's the guy name here? Karis LeVert. That's it. I don't love anything there. I like a lot. I don't love nothing. Bounce back day, yeah, man. Morris a nice value for sure, especially on Fanduel. I like Morris, but I don't think it's a Morris game. You gotta be careful. This was a blowout. He got space and time. He did his thing. This Philly game was weird. It was a COVID game, and then the Dallas game he came through. His upside is capped, but that's just another one of those Denver cheap guys who has potential. If you pick the right one, you're gonna win. Jermichael Green. Jamal Murray is too much of a hit or miss. More miss. Can't mess with him. Yeah, he could be risky, but for some reason, I feel like tonight's a good night to take that risk on some Jamal Murray. Cleveland, Utah.
We don't know what's going on with Sexton. We don't know what's going on with Garland. If they both sit again, then you got to go back Dotson. Dotson with 30 minutes is going to get you 30 fantasy points. 3 games he played 30 plus, he got just about 30 plus, all right? If any of those guys play, you fade Dotson. That's just easy. But I think Sexton plays. And when he plays, his floor seems to be just about 30. He hasn't been under 30 yet, okay? And then he got some upside. He hit 44 here, 41 here. With his team being depleted, no Garland, I think that he can go and drop another 40. I see him scoring 30 real life points tonight if he plays. He's going to take his 20 shots. He'll probably get some defensive numbers. With no Garland, you'll probably get better assist numbers from him. He'll probably be a real point guard tonight. So if he plays, I'm on him. If he doesn't, then I'll go right back to Dotson. It's just that simple. Yogi Ferrell, he got his 16 minutes and he put up 18. So he's sneaky. Forget Dotson, right? Now that Yogi got 1 game in, another practice today, early shoot around, minimal price. Tell me he's gonna get 20 plus minutes. Sign me up. Why not? Yogi Ferrell for the win. Somebody told me yesterday don't play Okoro. Okoro hit though, 21, 7 times value. Them 3 steals helped them get there. Again tonight, I think I went Okoro. Even if Sexton plays, I'm gonna take a risk on a min price Okoro on Fanduel. On Fanduel only, where that position you only get 2 per position. I'll take a risk. Even if he gets 0, he's just so cheap. He allowed me to get the guys that I wanted. But I don't think he'll get 0. Chetty Osman is too expensive. It's not that great. He had a good game. He went for 43. Other than that, I don't love Chetty. But all those guys being out and he can't take over a game, I'm all set. Nance, not a bad consideration. Same story as Chetty. They might not be using him right. I don't know. I don't love it. Who else we got to look at? Kevin Love remains out, so Drummond is in play. With Rudy Gobert's size, well, I can't say that because JaVale McGee is just as good. He's big. He plays defense. For that price, he continues. If you excuse that 1 game where we played him and he did nothing, no, it was 2 games. It was this game here. But he's liable to get you 20-something for 3,000. He's a good punt. But I like Drummond tonight because I like attacking Rudy Gobert, the defensive player of the year. I like to attack him. I can see Drummond coming through again, upper 40s, low 50s. He might punch you into the 60s. Definitely like Drummond again tonight. I don't think I got to him because people in that price range that I like more were Kevin Durant and Sabonis from Indiana. But Drummond is definitely in play. I think Drummond and Sabonis are like equal in my book. If Oladipo sits, then I like Sabonis more. You know what I mean? But they both will get you upper 40s. Catch them on a good night, might get 50s and 60s. And that's it. Utah, done. Mike Conley's in play. You know, you'll get 41, 38. Especially 2 back-to-back 40-point games. I'll say be careful. He's liable to hit you with a 21, 22, 23. They love to feed Donovan Mitchell. That's why he's the most expensive player. But he's never consistent for the price that they list him as, so I never play him. Clarkson I like to play. When he was in the 4K range, he was coming through. Now they got him almost 6K. I need mid-30s for that. He's never consistent in the mid-30s. He'll come in and chuck up a bunch of shots, but he comes off the bench. Don't love that price. I wouldn't tell you guys to touch anybody on this team. Ingles is questionable. What happened to some Achilles issues? So with no Ingles, I would say we got to look at some Bogdanovich. But he's hit or miss, right? He'll get you to 30 or 16. I don't want to do it. I don't like this team. I don't like to mess with this team. I hate the basketball that they play. It's just boring. It sucks. Royce O'Neal, 5,700. How? What? Nah, these are 4K guys, man. These guys are living the 4K range their whole career. There's no reason for you to even consider paying up for any of those guys.
I what's his name? Favors. Favors is probably the only guy I mess with. If I did pick one, it would be Favors, and I'm not picking Favors. So I think I got him in a Fanduel line though, just to hold a spot. But I'm good. Go Bear 8K. I'm good. I would say fade Utah. If you guys like a Utah player, you can mention them to me. But I don't like any Utah players. I think that's whack. Man, Sexton. Yeah, Sexton. What up, though, Hush? Chilling, man. I'm here. You like Yogi? Some Chetty? No Chetty for me. No Chetty. I could mess with some Yogi, man, price, but no Chetty. How do you feel about the Heat chalk? You gotta play the Heat. It's 8 players. I got a lineup where I'm stacking like 5 Heat, no lie. And then I got another lineup where I'm just keeping it simplified. But one of my line, I think both. Let me see. I'll show y'all my lineups that I got so far. Let me see. This one got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Heat players. This one got 1, 2, 3, 4 Heat players. So I got half of both of my lineups are Heat players tonight. It's just you gotta do that. You gotta do that. Wall and Gordon might not play. Harden gonna go off. I'm all set. No Harden for me. What is he, like 11K? Caruso sneaky? Nah, for me. I'm gonna be extremely careful picking guys on a back to back. I've noticed players struggling on the second leg. Yeah, especially when it's that same team back to back. I've noticed that whoever go off for the first game, never go off for the second game. I did notice that. So take that with a grain of salt. Who's on the back to back though that I got in my lineups? Let's see. Oh, Brogdon. Nah, I trust Brogdon any day. Brogdon is a safe 48K. So 50 side upside. Give me that. I like Brogdon. Brogdon's been my DFS star so far this season. Love it. Houston versus the Lakers. Houston. What's going on with John Wall? He has migraines. Got a headache. I think he plays. Migraine or... Again, if we don't got that news, I'm not messing with it. I'm not into the guessing game. We got to see what it do. We got to get the news. And what's going on with E. Gordon? Left lower leg tightness. They killed me with these. So you want to go 11K Harden? I'm good. Especially against the Lakers, I'm just good. I'm not going 11K. Harden's not going off. I don't know if y'all peep, but Harden's not the same, man. Last year, he kind of was different. That first step got a little slower. Now he got his belly got a little bigger. I don't know. No Harden for me. That's easy fades. Easy fades. Don't think about the 2 years ago Harden. Harden wasn't even that great last year for fantasy purposes. You could say it's because of Westbrook or whatever, but miss me with the Harden, man. All these guys here are bums. Macklemore, Nwaba. I've seen this team I've seen them go into COVID mode and none of them was able to hit. Oh, no house. So Nwaba, this game. If anything, man, play this guy right here. This my favorite value. You know he's gonna get you a point per minute more time. He plays very good basketball. He hustles. He has good IQ. I like how his game is. I think Jason Tate is probably the only player that you should have any interest in if any of those guys sit. But that's just me. Now, I don't like to mess with bigs against the Lakers. Christian Wood already shown that he can be successful against them, right? He had 30. I think I saw another game where he went off, but I'm all set. Especially now that Boogie is in the fold and all that. I'm good. No Rockets for me. No Lakers. Probably skip on the Lakers as well. LeBron James questionable, but he's yet to miss a game. He's been questionable every game. 10K, we need 60. He's yet to... Oh, he touched 60 once. I don't see him hitting 60. I'm all set. Dennis Schroeder's cheap on FanDuel. I like him over there. I don't hate him over here, but I like him on FanDuel. Going against Harden, you always got to pick Dennis Schroeder. Always have good games against the Rockets, always. But then again, when you got LeBron on the team, what are you? You're not the point guard. You're like a shooting guard, right? How many assists? I've been noticing his assist numbers been up these last few games. 6, 5, 7. Those are pretty good, provided that you're playing with LeBron James. So I like Schroeder, but on FanDuel, I got him for a little bit cheaper. I think KCP is probable, they said. Yeah, he's probable. He'll probably play. Kuzma is a bum. Stay far away. I don't even know why they got him at 5K. That's crazy. Tucker is not a bad punt. 3K, you might get 36 again. If not, you'll get about 18, which is cool. 3K, whatever. Looks like another game that I'll be fading. Anthony Davis, almost 10K. I'd rather go Sabonis for that price, personally. Harrell, 6K. It's not worth it. If AD plays, he very rarely gets you into the 30s. It's just, I love that Draftkings and Fanduel making it an effort to overprice guys now. I guess that helps the algorithm more, right? They want to overprice everybody. That's fine. OKC, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the team, right? And normally I'll say 8K is too much, but tonight I'm going to take some risks. He's coming off 3 50-point games. One might say that he's due. But point guard's been really killing San Antonio. And this guy here, he's going to play all the minutes, almost 40 minutes. He's going to get you a little bit of everything. He's going to get to the line 6 to 8 times. He's going to get you rebounds. He's going to get you assists. He's going to play some defense. And he's going to score 25 plus points. All right? And that's all we need. For 8K, you can get yourself some of that. It'll be good. He's the go-to for the team. You're getting the best player on the team for just 8K even with the most usage. Most times that's like an easy play, regardless of who the player is, right? We seen your favorite player, Maxey, be the go-to guy. He went for 63 min price. You're the go-to and you're the best player on the team and you're the one that they're forcing the ball into. You just got to play them. And he's no bum. You know, he's all right. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you'll get some good production out of him. I like it. George Hill is all right. I'm done with Thunder, though. If it's not Shai, I'm good. But I have noticed in this Diallo kid, and I did want to talk about him. Couple 40, coming off of 2 40-point games. Now, I was trying to find a reason to hate. Like, nah, don't play him, don't play him. So then I saw 4 steals. I was like, that's why. But if you take away 8 from 43, you still got high 30s, 35. For 5K, that's good. All right. Then I looked at this guy, like, all right, he got the double-double bonus or whatever. What I do like about him, though, to be honest, is his field goal percentages. All year has been pretty well. 37, 42%, 67%. Here he had a bad game. Everyone does. But then he went back 50%, 100%, 50%, 60%, 70%. So when I saw those numbers, I said, all right, he could shoot. You know what I'm saying? And he's not forcing a 3. I see him getting to the line, so that means that he's playing aggressive. He's not forcing up the 3. His percentages are up. He's filling up. One day he'll give you rebounds. The other day he'll get you some steals. You know what I mean? He's 5K, and his team suck. They're looking for that number 2. And he seems to be that number 2, second to Shai. So for that 5K, I say, yeah, I'll take some risk. I have him in one out of my 2 lineups. Hamadou right here. Got him with Brogdon, KD, Kelly O, Sexton. I feel pretty good about these lines tonight. Hopefully Sexton plays. If not, I'll make some adjustment. Make sure you follow me on Twitter so you see the adjustment. But I definitely threw him in one out of the 2. Can't go wrong. And other than that, Basley for 6K if you get him on the right night. But man, I seen Basley go 41, 35, 43. I finally played him. He hit me with a 14. Followed it up with 18. I'm all set, man. Now Diallo is emerging. I don't want no parts of this team, to be honest. Al Horford for 6K is a no-go. I mean, he just went for 38, but look at everything before that 27, 24, 9. It's just no consistency. The only people that I see some consistency from here is Shea, who's averaging 43 on the entire season. He's showing 50-point upside. Every now and then he'll get you 23 or 26, but against San Antonio tonight, I feel pretty good. I think he'll do better, and I got him. Let's mess with some San Antonio. Murray for 7K. I like Murray in the 6K range. Once they start getting to the 7K, you guys remember I was big on Murray for the 50 bomb. He was 69. I went back to him. He fell. Once they start touching 7K, though, I'm good. I know he got 50-point upside. I know DeMar DeRozan's out, but just, I'm good. I'm not paying 7K for Murray. I'd rather get some Sexton if he plays, right? Lonnie Walker just had a big game, so they jumped his price. Be very careful, man. This guy is not it. He took 19 shots. He never does. And they still lost. And you could tell that the game was weird. The final score was 88-96. If it's going to be a high-scoring game, it won't be because of Lonnie Walker. And I think I'm gonna put some money in my. I'm gonna put some money in my bookie account. Let me see the spreads, though. I mean, I didn't even pay attention. Let me see if I see anything. They got Philly beating Miami because Miami is depleted. I'm taking Miami right here on the game. I'm taking Miami right here. They got Utah beating Cleveland. Taking Cleveland, and they all. I'm taking all. Look at this. This is gonna be a money night for him. Taking Cleveland to beat Utah because Utah is trash. Pretty sure Miami should pull out a victory. Philly's just Doc Rivers, right? I'll leave this game alone. I don't want no parts of this one right here. They got San Antonio as the favorites. I'm gonna take Oklahoma. Let me see something. Oklahoma's on a little win streak, ain't they? And Spurs is on a look. Spurs struggled against Minnesota. Let me see something. Betting on Oklahoma could be trappy though. Oh my God, I just gotta digress for a minute. I just want to see if I wanna how these spreads look. I'm giving y'all all the sauce. Look, these guys on a 3-game winning streak because Hamadou's been stepping up. They're putting up 129, 111. The Heat beat them. They beat Orlando. Orlando and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go OKC to win tonight. I'm gonna put some money on that. See what else they got going on here. Every opportunity for a dollar. Indiana, Golden State. They got Golden State beating Indiana. Why? Because it's a back-to-back. I'll stay away from that game anyway. Indiana's been playing a lot of games. I'll stay away from this one. I think just these 3 parlays would be enough. Even though I know Indiana gonna win this Golden State game, I gotta put it in my bookie and see what the outcome is. But let's keep it going. San Antonio, no walk. I like Patty Mills on Fanduel where he's like low fours. I'm not paying 5K for this guy off the bench. I mean, he's consistent. He's going. His floor is like 20. He got some 30-point upside, but not 5K worthy. Give me him on Fanduel though, easy. This Johnson kid, like I felt that he was due for some regression. He's good. He had a bad game. If we forgive him, give him 10 more points, he'd have been right back at 30 against San Antonio. OKC. I mean, that's decent. I don't love it. I'm not paying 6K for him. I haven't got to look at his game and study him. I don't know what he's good at, but I don't feel like I need to pay 6K. But I'm not gonna tell you to fade him. If there's no DeRozan, he should get his. All right. Aldridge 6K. He's in play. I would say take a shot. Take a shot in some Aldridge. I'm not doing it, but it's not a bad consideration. I like it. I like the Aldridge play. And that's it. If I was to mess with anyone in this game, it'd be Patty Mills, and that's only on FanDuel. The slate doesn't seem that hot, but I got all safe plays, and I got a system, so hopefully I can survive it. Hopefully I can survive it. Yeah, I'll go Shea over Harden. That's a good move. There's gonna be a family reunion tonight, so play Cousins. I'm good. Royce, no Royce. Favors can go jump off a bridge. He's been so dead to me. Now, Favors is the last guy in kind of player. You like the rest of your lineup. You got some money for him. You just play him. Let me see if I kept that lineup with Favors. I had him on over here.
Did I keep it? Yeah, I got favors in one right here. I got Brogdon, Patty Mills, Shea, Sexton, Durant, Holiday, Sabonis, McDermott, and I just threw him in because he's all I could afford. So I said, why not? I think he's like 30 something over here. I don't know. Got a little bit of favors though. Hopefully tonight's the night. Hopefully tonight's the night. In Diallo, I trust. Trust Diallo. I hope the NBA doesn't get put on pause after the Board of Governors meeting today. Or they got a meeting today. I think it will. I said about a week ago, I give them like about another week. It's getting too crazy. I read something yesterday. Who was it? Somebody failed the. Oh man, somebody failed the COVID test. It was a false positive. It came back positive, but they thought it was a false positive. And I'm reading the news, and it says he'll continue to play until it's confirmed positive. I'm like, what? It's just crazy. Harden been out there in the clubs effing with NBA YoungBoy. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't want to judge these grown men. If they come on a basketball court and play, they can do whatever they want. When he was missing practice and all that, then yeah, I could say, you're not doing your job. But whatever you want to do, if you go to practice, as long as he arrive early and he comes to the game and he give his best effort, whatever, he can do whatever he wants. That's a grown ass man. I'm not playing him in my lineup for $11,000 though. I'm done with OKC. If it ain't Shea, F him. That's a fact. You'll see this dude. He'll go off. He'll have two good games. George Hill. Then, then you got the center. He'll have a couple good games. It's all over the place. But Diallo, I like his field goal percentages. I'm gonna mess one out of two lineups. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Golden State, Steph Curry. Whenever his threes are dropping and you don't have him, you're gonna be like, damn, why did I fade him? But when the threes are not dropping, you're gonna be like, why did I pick him? It's like that type of situation. He'll go 1 for 10, 1 for 6. You're like, why did I play him? And then he'll go 9 for 14. You're gonna be like, I need him. So that's Steph for you, man. I'm not paying 10K for him, but he's on a late slate. You could be deep into the money, like, yeah. And then Steph come out, start chef cooking with the pop, boy. And you stuck. You don't know what to do. So it's hit or miss with him. I'm gonna take the risk and not play him, but that's Steph Curry. He start cooking, it's over. I'm not paying for none of his teammates. No Wiggins, no Oubre's do, no Pascal. I don't want no parts of this right here. Draymond, he's heating up. Getting back to the triple double number. He's 1 rebound shy. Um, Against Indiana, I could see it. I could see Draymond coming out and facilitating some stuff. It's not a bad play. What happened here? The Clippers. Okay, what happened in Sacramento? 5-5-5. Okay. 0-4-4. We know he's gonna get assists. We know he's gonna get some rebounds. All right. It's just the points. He get some defensive numbers. 5,600 Draymond is not a bad consideration. I actually like it. I like it. I like Draymond at that price. I think that's a good, especially the Sabonis gets so much burn, so the ball is always in the front court around him. He gets some steals, some blocks. I like that. I like Draymond. I think Draymond is sneaky tonight. Consider some Draymond for sure. Wiseman is a dub for that. I don't know what happened. They stopped playing him. 17 minutes, 15 minutes. He must have pissed somebody off. And then we got to plug our boy Malcolm because he's been too good. Malcolm has been too good. Oladipo is a back-to-back. He's been playing heavy minutes. You know that he's the type to get hurt, and they're considering sitting him. Not much more to say there. If he doesn't play, if he does play, still play Brogdon. If he doesn't play, play Brogdon. Aaron Holiday, there's no McConnell. There's no Oladipo. 3,300 Aaron might be a thing. Here he played 28 minutes. He only got to 12. Here he played 22. He's not really getting anywhere. Give me his cousin on Draftkings where he's much cheaper. On Fanduel where he's cheaper. This guy's going to play 30 minutes a game. He'll get you anywhere from 20 to 30. And that's it. All right. Definitely consider some McDermott, though. for sure. His field goal percentages are too high. He's shooting 80%, 100%, 40%. Here he had a bad game. Forgive him. 40%. He'll get you there for 3,900. No Oladipo. You gotta consider him. I got him all over my FanDuel lineup, and I might get him in some more of my Draftkings with his 3,900 for McDermott. No Oladipo. You gotta consider him. Everybody gonna be like, oh, we gotta go Sabonis. But what about the cheap guy that's getting increased shots? Look, he takes 10 shots. He's gonna provide you with something good. All right. 3,900 is too cheap. Definitely got to consider some Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me. That's it. Turner. Turner's in play. 6K is kind of cheap. Yesterday he did his normal. He got his 3 blocks, 2 steals. So why he ain't hit? Oh, he only had 6 points. You give him 10 more points, that would have been easy. Tonight, who he was up against last night? Holmes. Oh, Holmes maybe it was too big for him. Tonight he got the skinny rookie, and how tall is Draymond? Draymond like a 6'8" to me. 6'8" ish, 6'6". Yeah, consider some Miles Turner tonight on the back-to-back, coming off of a low point game. He does. He does. Who else? He struggled against Steven Adams, Mitch Robinson. He struggled against. He had a good game against Drummond. Just trying to see who makes him struggle. He's a good play. 6K. They say it's a bad matchup, but it's not. Draymond's a little undersized for him. Brogdon is good with the vision. You can find him in the paint. I like Turner. Turner's in play. Consider it. Just to be different. You know the ownership's going to be low. He can hit you with a nice little 40. Cause you some separation. Yeah, I don't hate Turner at all. I think I like Turner. I like McDermott. And that's it. This 8,800. Give it to Shea. We got some more to play with. Everybody crazy on Precious. I could see myself taking out, for this 3,900, I'll take out Precious and put in, play Kelly at the center. Kelly Chalk Night never works out. I don't know if you guys know that, but I know that. Just for being a DFS veteran. You get a Kelly. Leave Precious. Come off some Iggy. Get some McDermott. And you got a lineup. Boom. Can't go wrong. You know. My lineup is similar. My 2 lineups are similar. I'm giving y'all all this. What I did, I had Shea, Duncan. I kept Iggy. Then I had Durant, Precious. How much money I had left over here? $100. I went Sabonis. So I got Sabonis. Who are the big shots here? I got Shea, Durant, and Sabonis with some high usage value. And then here I got Malcolm, Durant. Man, this one seemed a little weaker, but it's more balanced. It's more DFS simplified. You got some Sexton, some Hero. I think these guys have big games. You got some Durant, some Brogdon. Diallo heating up. Duncan getting 40 minutes. Should be doing well. He should get some more rebounds. No real risk. Maybe some Precious, but he should be. I mean, no Bam, no. He's the only center. Silver. 5 minutes, he gave you 5 rebounds. In 5 minutes, though, he gave you 2 personal fouls. You gotta understand, a lot of these guys that's not. I read something that the GMs are complaining that their players are getting hurt because they're not conditioned, and then you're throwing them into a 30-minute situation where they're not conditioned for that. And that's what we're seeing. That's why this board of governors meeting might shut shit down for real, because guys are not conditioned, and then they're being called upon to do
premium playership, and they can't do it. They just can't do it. So we got to be careful with these guys that's not used to minutes, that will get minutes. You get beat off the dribble, you're not in good shape, you just ran back and forth on 2 fast breaks, you're going to foul the guy, right? You don't want to give up 2 easy shots. So just be careful with these guys getting minutes out of nowhere. They're not in good shape. There might be some early foul trouble. That's my concern, especially bigs. But Silva's in play. Let's check out some Fanduel, though. Let's check out some Fanduel. Let me see what y'all talking about. It was Maxi Kleber, I think. Yeah. What you think about Conley? Yeah, I'm done with Utah. He should do well. That's what I think. I think he should do well. No love for LeVert. Yeah, I said LeVert was in play. I don't got him in none of my lineup, but I love LeVert tonight. I might end up, let me see. Where's this lineup that I had that was balanced? This one right here? Who would I take out for LeVert? I don't know. LeVert is like a weird price range tonight. He's like 7 something. I'll have to come off Brogdon. And then what? I think when I was building my lineup, I wanted him. And then I figured that, I won't lose because I don't have him. I don't see him breaking the slate. And then his price was in a weird spot where I just couldn't get him. I think that's what happened. But definitely, I like LeVert. I think LeVert's in a good spot. If I end up doing, I got 3 lineups on FanDuel. If I end up doing a 3rd one over here, that definitely, if I wanted to make one just to say, let me get some LeVert exposure, I'll make it super balanced, right? I'll put LeVert. I'll put Harrell. Who else? Who do I like at the 3? No, put LeVert as the 3. Let me see. If I was to go like no 9K, no 8K, it'll look like this. At the point guard, it'll be Sexton because I think he plays, right? At the 4, it would be who? If I had to say no pay up. If I go no pay up, at the 4 would have to be Kelly O. Right? And then I would take some risks on my guy in Indiana at the center spot. Because I feel a big game coming from him. I'll get some Turner. Just to get some good guys in there, right? I might throw some more money in and do something like this. Let's see. Who would I go at the guard spot now? I'm feeling Murray tonight. Let me come down some more and see if it's anybody else. Feeling some Jamal Murray. I feel like Murray could go off. He's cheap. Where is he? 6,900. Then I would play the guy Diallo. I feel like he can get me there. And then with this 54, what would I do here? I don't like nobody. Need some upside. No real upside, folks. Let's move up a little bit and see what we got. So the next guy here up that I would play is nobody. None of these guys give me good feelings. Kelly O. Kelly, no. Sorry, Uber. You just suck, bro. You still, look at this shit. 1 for 6, 0 for 3, 0 for 6. Oh, man. I didn't know cap. I'll pay this 51 for Patty Mills, man. I'm lying. Can't do it. Holiday 5K. Let me see. Probably Duncan. Duncan got to come do something. Probably pair Duncan and Harrell in the backcourt for Miami against Philly. Nobody down here give me. Yeah, I said I'll do Duncan, Robinson, and then who's upgradable? 59. How much is Turner? 68. Let's see. There's a Nance. No Nance. No. Sexton, we got 72. We could upgrade Sexton. For Murray, I don't want to do that. Hill, I'm not going to upgrade him. See, that's this. I think this is what happened. I got stuck. 75. Who they got for 75 that I could upgrade? You think John Wall plays? I don't mind paying John Wall. I think this is what happened while I got off Levert. I ended up with that $8,200 and realized that I can get some Shea over Levert. Yeah, I don't see myself changing my lineup just to have a Levert lineup. But I do want to, I might just to have Levert and Jamal Murray because I feel like that pair right there could, Levert Murray is the only people who can kill my lineups tonight. Those guys got some ups, some ceilings in them. I wanna finish this lineup. I like it. I just want to complete it. Leave 600 on the table. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You don't gotta do nothing crazy. Leave 600 on the table. Nice and balanced. All good players. 59. If I come off Hamadou Diallo, what they got at? What else they got at the 59 area? Get some Basley, Horford. Get some Will Barton. Will Barton could do what Diallo could do. Stack up against the Nets. Nets been giving up a lot of points. Will Barton could come through. Forgive him for this game right here. What he did here. He had 3 steals here. What happened here? 20.7 rebounds. He played 36 minutes. Minnesota. I already got Diallo. I'll put some Will Barton over Diallo. Why not? What Diallo did? 40s and 40s. Here he had 4, so take away 8. Diallo is a risk. Don't want to go too crazy on him. Diversify a little bit and mess with some Will Barton. I believe in Will Barton. I want to believe in Basley, but damn, man. Let me see. Brooklyn, what happened here? He went 2 for 6. Taking 6 shots per game? Here he took 20 shots. I don't know how that happened. Not chasing that. What happened here? He took 10 shots. Here he had 12 rebounds. I'm good. No Basley. Give me Will Barton. I'm going to make this into a lineup. I'm going to deal with that. I like this one right here. Nice balance. I like this one right here. Some guys that might get overlooked. When the 10K guys give you 40 because it's a blowout and it's a weird COVID game, you got all them little guys that's picking up the pieces, right? I like it. I take a little risk on a lineup like that. Why not? That looks good. That looks good. It's a bad matchup because if you run Draymond at the center, true bigs have trouble with mobile bigs. Nah. Tony Bradley, deep sleep of the day, back to back if you need a punt. Nah, I like Tony Bradley, but I'm good. I see you back on Sexton again. Yeah. Take Sexton out and replace with Yogi for value. Sexton has been ruled out in warm-ups the last 2 games. Yeah, you ain't lying. I think Sexton plays, though. I don't want to miss that 40 bomb. Levert, Hero, Draymond, Allen. That's a nice core 4. I like it. Hey, bro, Kelly O is out. How you know? They said that? Simmons is out? Does Miami have 8 players? Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick. Damn, I don't want to lose this. Update entry. Wait a minute. Let's go to Twitter. What is it? Contact tracing? They still contact tracing in the NBA? I think it's time to stop betting on NBA for a little bit, yo. I think it's time to stop betting on NBA for a little bit. Kyrie unlikely to return as he deals with his emotions. Okay. Where did you guys see Kelly O was out? Where did you guys see that? Am I bugging? Hey, bro, Kelly O is out. No, he's not. Is he? I don't think Kelly O is part of that whole contact tracing thing. I think it's something like he's probable. He is probable. He's not part of that whole situation. I don't think so. Where you guys getting this news from? Talk to me. I'm not playing Draymond. Oh, on that balance lineup you mean? Let me see. Where is it? Where's the one I just made? This one right here. Import. Draymond Green, 5,600. Over Kelly O. Got no chalk. Yeah, I don't mind Draymond. Triple double. He gets a triple double. We can do that. Boom. We can do that. And then go back on my guy Amadou. Nah, Diallo's, I don't care. Barton is just as bad, y'all. Trust me. They both inconsistent. Oubre is out. Where did you guys see that? I'm coming in here with the false news, man. If y'all don't see it posted, then it's not valid. That's valid, whatever. Simmons is out. No, he's not. Simmons is probable. What are you talking about? Simmons is not part of that whole coronavirus protocol. He was legitimately hurt. Something with his knee. And he's expected to return. You gotta follow up on your news, man. Bro, with this slate, you got to get it just right. Too much bullshit going on. Kyrie gonna use up all his paid vacation days. Stop posting fake news. Yeah, man. These guys are not out, man. If I don't see it, it's not out. Lock in Dre. Alright. He might make my little balance lineup. He does everything. I like him. He's under 6. He's 5K. He rebounds, he steals, he blocks, and he assists. He doesn't really score like that, but he might. So I don't mind a Draymond. Let's look at some Fanduel so I could get out of here, get some food, get my day started. Point guards. We got 10K Steph. Kyrie is out. 8K Brogdon's been too consistent. Then we got 7K Murray and Conley. I'm going to stay away from that. 7K Murray. Both Murrays, I'm going to chill. Just come down. 5K Dennis Schroeder is alright. That's not a bad consideration. I'll click on some of that. Everything in there. Some Yogi. If what's his name is out, consider some Yogi. Why not? Consider some Yogi. In the 2 spot, give me some Shea. 8K Levert, I might have to, I'm good. I'm not paying Levert over here. I'll take Sexton. I think he plays. Diallo's in play. But it's not going to go too crazy on the Diallos. That's the ultimate chase. Here, Joe Harris. Nope. It's ugly down here. Small forward. Is McDermott a small forward over here? No. So I'll say some Holiday. No Oladipo. If no Oladipo, he gets that 30-40 minutes. Give me back some Holiday. And then give me some Kevin Durant. Just gotta consider Kevin Durant. And the power forward. How much they want for Draymond over here? 5,700? Nah, I'm not big on Draymond like that. Give me some McDermott, 3,700. That's a lot on FanDuel. And then for the center spot, 11K Jokic, I'm good. I'm not gonna pay 10 for Drummond. Not gonna pay 7 for Turner. Just keep coming down. I think that's how I ended up on favors. Either you gonna overpay, how much money we got? We could pay for Jokic. I got the money. But before I do that, I get Drummond and get the same amount of numbers. I get 40 to 60 from both of them. Drummond and Jokic gonna give you the same numbers, and Drummond is cheaper, especially against Gobert. So give me some Drummond. Fucking Jokic. And then I got 7,200. LMA, not bad. Not a bad consideration. Provided. Or you go with Draymond for safety. And upgrade some Yogi. And get Patty Mills, because I like Patty Mills. And he's like cheap over here, ain't he? I would go Patty Mills over Yogi Ferrell. That's a fact. But if I stick on Yogi, Yogi gonna get minutes regardless. Even if Sexton plays, he's a cool punt. I got 7,000 at point guard to play with. I get myself some Murray because I feel that Murray game coming. Nah, 55 for shooters, too safe. Not touching that. 53. No George Hill. Give me Patty Mills, shooter. Shea, Sexton. Drummond, Draymond. This shit is whack. Listen, it's my lineups right here, man. I'll show y'all real quick. The first one is Brogdon, Patty Mills, Shea, Sexton, LeBron. Punch some Okoro. I like McDermott. Then I got Sabonis and Al Horford. That's my first lineup. Right. My second one, I'm giving y'all all the sauce. The second one, I got Shooter and Patty Mills. I got Sexton and Diallo. I got KD and Holiday. I got Doug, Sabonis, Drummond. This is probably the best one. It's probably my favorite one right here. All safe plays. Nobody feels overpriced. I like it. I like this one a lot. And then what's the third one I got? I think this one right here I just made. This one could go. This is the one with LeBron. What is this? Brogdon, Patty Mills, Shea, Sexton, KD, Holiday, Sabonis, Doug, Favors. This one is trash. Let's fix this one up. I'm gonna fix this one right here. I don't like that one as much. I don't like this one as much. Favors, 4,000. Holiday, 4,000. Sexton. Let's make the Sexton contingency plan. Let's get Sexton out of there. I wanted a lineup that I really like without having with Brogdon in it. I think this is why I made this one for a Brogdon line. We get off Sexton, we could go see what they got down here. Let's go bottom feeding for a minute. Nobody feels safe. I could take some risks with some Gary Harris, man. 4,600 Harris always feels safe. I think I'm gonna do that. Be different. Let's be a little different. Let's get some Gary Harris. I could do that. That feels safe. Let's get some Gary Harris. Let's come off Favors. Let's see what we got. 6,700. We can get what for that? 70. That's too expensive for Turner. This is too expensive for Gobert. And honestly, it's too expensive for these two. That's how I ended up with Al Horford and one. 5K Horford feels like that should be okay. The guy, he got a 25 to 35 in him. That feels like it should be okay. So we got Horford, McDermott. If I upgrade McDermott, what I get? 43. Torian Prince, Jermichael Green, Pascal, one none of that. Give me McDermott, Sabonis. Small forward, I got 57. I get some Will Barton over Joshua. Yeah, I could do that. Just in case Nuggets come out to play. Give me some little Nugget stack right here on the wings. Barton, Harris. Keep Patty Mills, Brogdon, Sabonis. So I got the whole Indiana team, right? The two people that'll do something. Sabonis, Brogdon. Got that KD in there. I got Shea with his center. This one feels alright. I like this. I like this one right here. I'm gonna keep this one. I ain't like how I look with favors in my shit. You see? It's a lot of sexting, right? It's too much. That's what I did yesterday. But trust me though, I'm on it tonight. As soon as they say this LeBron lineup. Let me see. LeBron with Okoro. Let's get off Sexton right there. So I can get back on KD. I'd rather KD than LeBron. Sexton is not worth it. I know exactly what I'm going to do, though. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to come off LeBron. I'm going to get the guy I really wanted. And then we got to come off... I'm not going to come off Sexton because I think he plays, but I could come off Shea in one. It's just too much Shea. We got options. We can go Diallo, but we don't want too much of him. Damn. Let's go Levert. Save some money and go Levert. That's not bad. Look at that. Oh, now this shit worked out perfect. Let me come off for this guy, maybe. Let's see what we got down there. Okoro. It's not a bad punt, but jeez. I think I like Tate, man. A little Tate tonight. No house. They're talking about what's his name got tightness in his legs. This guy seems to do good whenever KD plays for whatever reason. Gordon's questionable. I think Tate's a better punt than Okoro. That's a fact. And I was on Tate in my little breakdown. I could see yeah, I like this. I got Brogdon, Levert, Sexton, Durant, Sabonis. That's decent. Why not? Why not? That's why I need these breakdowns. So I can get a couple low-owned plays that I like. And then we get to it. I got some Patty Mills across the board, y'all. Sexton in 2 out of 3. Diallo in 1. Kevin Durant across the board. Holiday, Barton, Tate. I don't feel too bad. McDermott across the board. And then some. Alright, I'm all set. I'm all set. I made it right in front of y'all. So when I take something down, y'all can't say I ain't give y'all the sauce. I'm gonna stay up on it, but you see how they playing questionable tags was yellow on Draftkings, now they red, just like that. That's some funny stuff. Yeah. Thanks for the breakdown. Welcome. Kelly O or Diallo? Diallo for me. I'm done with Kelly O. No love for Lyles, I'm good. I don't want Lyles. I don't like Lyles. Any love for Wiggins? No. Hit the like button. Sure thing. Bro, Sexton is gonna kill you again. He is hurt. I don't even see him getting full run even if he do play. Nah, he rested up. Sexton gonna play. Nah, the news gonna drop by shoot around. I'm certain. I know. Trust me, if 4 o'clock hit and I don't got Sexton news, I'm off of that completely. That means he ain't go through shoot around with enough confidence. If he don't make it through morning shoot around and they look at him and say yes, he's playing, then I'm off of that. So I feel like the news will drop soon enough for me to make my changes. Just make sure you follow me on Twitter so you can see it. Of course, like Tony Snell, yeah. Sexton ruined me. Me too. But I think we'll know by morning shoot around, honestly. If I don't know by 3, 4 o'clock, I'm off of that. I'm not even going to risk it. But I feel like he'll go through shoot around and they'll give us. They've been pretty good with the news. They've been pretty good with it. Let's see how it goes. I'm out of here. Good luck to everybody. Follow me on Twitter, like the video, do all that good stuff. Peace.